Welcome to another edition of Liter Media Live. It's a special edition, and we have with us Julie Bolen. She is the Executive Director of the Ross County Community Action. Also Lance Cranmer, and of course he is involved with the communications management of RCAC. Is that right? RCAC? Get those correct. Coming up in just a moment, we're going to talk about the homeless shelter project that they have going on, and I think the numbers just might be a little staggering, so we want you to learn more coming up right after this from Rathkamp Financial.
At Rathkamp Financial, we offer customized investment solutions and superior client service. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
Thank you again for joining us in studio here today. Julie, we want to talk about how many people it is that you are helping on a regular basis. You mentioned to me earlier, it was close to 400 people last year.
Yes, yeah. This year, since January, we've served 345 individuals at our shelter, and that's men, women, and children and families.
And the year's not done.
Correct,
yes. So there's more. About how many people a night do you see staying at the shelter?
We average between 40 and 50 people a night. We have capacity for 60. There are nights we are practically full, and it does fluctuate, but we average 40 to 50 a night.
Yeah. Now, this is operated at the Salvation Army, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is, what's the address?
It's on 4th Street.
Yeah.
So been in the Salvation Army this is the third location now. Salvation Army since May?
Yes.
It costs about $1,000 a night to operate there. And right now we are in the process of raising some money to try to keep it operating. Over the last year, Community Action has spent about a little over $500,000 to operate the shelter. And a lot of programs are grant funded and money comes from other places. This all comes out of our funds. This is not something we can reimburse for, not something we can charge for, so it's a large financial responsibility for Community Action. So we're trying to raise some money right now. People come in from all around Ross County and receive help from Community Action. And right now we're asking the community to help us out. So we have, this time of year where, whether it's Black Friday or Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday is the one that's big for us. So that Giving Tuesday will be tomorrow. We're asking people to check out our Facebook page, which is Ross County Community Action Official. We have a fundraising campaign there where you can donate as much or as little as you'd like to basically help us keep that shelter running at full staff and helping provide services to the people who need us.
As we've learned over the years, any amount is helpful. So if it's $1, if it's $5, $10, all of those add up. But as you mentioned, it costs over $500 million to run. Did I say million?
$500,000, 500,000.
I'm pulling a Lori Graves from a fundraiser she did earlier. $500,000 to run, and that's a lot of money that needs to be raised. Now, your current drive, you only have 4,000 at this moment, so a long way to go to make this happen. So if you've got $1,000, 5,000, 10,000, if your business wants to help out, you're looking for those partners, aren't you?
Right. So like we said, it costs about $1,000 a night to operate. And, the misconception could be that it's just a place to sleep. They, show up, spend the night, and leave. And that's actually just such a small portion of what we offer there. So that $1,000 a night it's support services. It could be help for housing. It could be help for finding jobs. It could be emotional support, mental health services, really anything. When they come in, it's not just a place to sleep. It is literally a wraparound service, and that's thanks to partnerships and services that we offer at Community Action.
And Julie, we were talking a moment ago about how in recent years we're seeing more families out there that are finding themselves homeless.
Yes, absolutely. We've seen a large increase of families and individuals who are experiencing homelessness. And like we talked about, it's not just unique to Chillicothe or Ross County. This is a national housing crisis and with people experiencing homelessness. And we do have a lot of families living in cars. And this is what we feel like we need to be able to offer to provide a place for people to go.
You want to give a gift during the holidays, but what better gift than to help the homeless in this fashion by giving to your campaign to help them have a place to stay, have a place with resources that can help them get back on their feet.
Right, and there are so many places to give for Giving Tuesday. We understand that, but this is something that's directly impacting our community. And we have something, bed nights, as far as how many people stay, how many nights per month. You're looking at about 1,500 bed nights served. So odds are you know somebody, or you know somebody who knows somebody. It could be a family member or a friend who has received services at the shelter. So by giving directly to a cause like this, you're helping your community, and you can see those dollars in action with what we do.
I know we were talking earlier about donations of food, because these folks need something to eat also, sustenance to help them get through the next day. And you do accept donations, even like a fundraiser that maybe has too much food left over. Give Ross County Community Action a call.
Yes, we would welcome donations like that. So if you have an event or a holiday party and you have leftovers, we would gladly accept donations of the food. We're also looking for items like backpacks, hats, gloves, socks, men's shoes, some clothing items, toiletries, personal hygiene items as well. So we would gladly accept items too if you're not able to financially provide a donation.
Yeah. If you take a moment and think about being homeless, and you have so many things in your home right now, if you are fortunate to have a home, but even as simple as a toothbrush. You may not have a toothbrush, and you need to have these types of things, no matter what stage you are.
All right, just things that we take for granted. Extra coats, extra blankets, anything. I can look at, having 3 children myself, things that they've outgrown. My son's 14 now, wears men's clothes pretty much. Anything that he wouldn't need, I would think, it serves a purpose. It doesn't just need to go in the trash. It's, it can help someone who has, a need for things that we might have extra of.
Yeah. I'd like you to tell a story about your daughter and brownies.
Sure. So we had a Community Action hosted an event for workplace stability a couple weeks back, and we had a great caterer who came in, and we just had too much food. We had ordered too much, and we thought, my first thought being, let's take it to the shelter. And I wanted to get my daughter to help out. She's 6 years old, first grader here in Chillicothe, and I thought I'll have her carry in the tray of brownies. So as we're walking in from the car, people were at the shelter. Everyone's just kind of checking in at that point, and people were coming and saying, "Hey, what you got?" And I said, "Well, hey, I've got the salads and the sandwiches, but she's got the brownies." And people came up and said, "Oh," they were excited to see it. And as we set it down, it went from like an excitement and a kind of joking around to a lot of appreciation, a lot of thankful people came up and said, "Hey, I really appreciate you guys bringing this in." And one by one, they were all kind of, "Hey, let's grab one of those brownies before they're gone." And they came up and they thanked me and they thanked her. And as we're walking to the car, it's one of those things that only a 6-year-old come out of their mouth. She said, "Dad, I'm happy we did that. Those people really deserve some help." Yeah. And I thought it's a proud dad moment. And I was happy to be able to see her, help her understand a little bit of the work that we do.
Mm-hmm. A great teaching moment, and
right.
And I think, Julie, this is a message kind of thing you'd like to get out to all those kids, so that they, because we'll probably always have the homeless with us, but if we can decrease the number, all the better.
Yes, anything we can do to support and try to help their situations, and they're all so unique in the support and services that they need. So this is just a great way for the community to come together. And I would like to recognize the support we've had from the community. Sure. Has been amazing. And we wouldn't have been able to do this without the support of several different partners and individuals who have helped make this happen. So we appreciate the community support. All of the donations, all of the funding that's coming in for the shelter goes directly to operating the shelter.
Ross County commissioners help you out a good bit, right?
Yes, the county commissioners have helped support the shelter. We also have partners at the state level through the Ohio Department of Development. The Ross County United Way has helped financially, Adena Health System. So we have several partners who have helped come together to make this happen.
Yeah, and of course, if you want to partner, what do you have to do?
Well, you can call in. Our number is 740-702-7222. ask for. I mean, really any of us can kind of help someone set something up. Visit our website, which is rossccac.org, or just check out our Facebook page and find out more about this fundraiser and just kind of daily updates of things we have going on, which is Ross County Community Action Official. Yeah, that's pretty much the best ways to find us.
Very good. Anything that we've missed that you wanted to make sure people knew?
Well, I would like to say anyone that's interested in services at the shelter or knows anyone in need, we are open from 7 to 10 p.m. every night for people to just walk in and get services. And you can call our number, and the shelter extension's 145. So call us, stop in, anything that we can do to help.
What if you can't give financially, but you can give of your time? Do you accept volunteers?
Yeah, with certain aspects of the project, we have paid staff who work the shelter. But really where people could volunteer is to help prepare a meal and bring it in, or if they would like to help serve it, that would be amazing. And we do have a lot of individuals in churches who do that.
Very good. Again, those information is on the scroll here, but we'll also give you more information on our website at littermedia.com to help you find all the stuff we just talked about. Thank you so much for stopping in today.
Thank you very much.
Lance Cranmer and, of course, Julie Bolen. I'm Dan Ramey, back at it again with the regular edition of Litter Media Live coming up here about 11 o'clock or so. Thanks for watching.